We have a couple more to go to, starting with Shipyards Ablaze. Only it's not Shipyards Ablaze, it's actually the online version of it. So once again, we'll get to see an online mission played in single player, but there are a couple of different twists that I'm putting on this one as opposed to the previous ones that I've shown so far. So, you can probably guess, but we are playing as the Anglo Isles in this co-op level. So this shows that it's possible to play as the enemy army even in co-op missions, which is pretty interesting. And I was always thinking, well, this would be a cool situation if you could get up to 4 players working online, because then you could have like a 2v1 where one player has a larger battalion and is defending, and you have 2 smaller battalions working together. That was just kind of a cool idea that I thought would be a lot of fun if we could get it working. But let's put our battleships in defend mode here on these sea forts, because something else that I realized from messing with the XML on this one is there's a certain line of code or text in the XML that makes those transports move up, and if you apply it to other units, the other units will also move up. So as you can see, the gunships are moving up on their own and attacking, and so are the battleships. And that really surprised me because I just didn't expect it to actually like work that well. So I left one of the transports behind because I didn't want them to both get destroyed. But as you can see, I made 2 of the gunships move up with the transport, and both of the battleships also move up. So that's pretty interesting. And since it works in this level, it also made me think, well, there's a lot of other levels where there are like scripted sequences of things happening. So you could kind of do a similar thing with other missions that have like that kind of setup for certain units. But anyway, there's no way they're going to be able to actually destroy both sea forts. So I'll try to destroy these units here. Oops, did not mean to do that. Let's destroy this battleship. And then the reason I'm here is actually just the anti-air veteran, because he's not in single player, surprisingly. He's in a couple of online levels. One of them is skirmish, and one of them is this co-op. So I was kind of surprised when I went back and checked to see like which levels he showed up in. But I figured, well, I've already shown a skirmish mission in single player. It'd be more interesting to do a co-op one, playing as the enemy army. Oh, nice job, battleship. That was a good shot. Now, the only problem is, before you destroy the 2 sea forts, this whole area is considered out of bounds. So the anti-air veteran's actually way the heck over here at the HQ. So I have to wait for him to run over here. Or I can just control transfer to him, and then I'll be sent back over to the ocean. But I can swim to shore, so I'll just do that. Oh yeah, there is actually one more thing I can show at this level. I almost forgot about it because it's so stupid. But I think it's worth showing. I mean, I've shown stupid stuff already, so I might as well show this. But first I need to get to the shore and not drown. Okay, we're good. So this is the anti-air veteran. He's an anti-air veteran. Not much to say. Again, I'm kind of surprised that there's so few of them. Like, in this level, there's just one at the HQ, which is just kind of random. They have, like, one anti-air veteran out of the blue. And then in the skirmish mission, which is actually Sandcastles, I just remembered the name of it, there's also just one there. But yeah, this is him. So now, since that's pretty much all I have to say about him, let's show that other thing that I mentioned. And I need a bomber to do it. I'll just use one of these ones. So there's searchlights there. And searchlights, believe it or not, have an allegiance. And let's see if I can do it. Oh, this might be tricky, actually. This might be tricky. I've done it before. I did it on accident the first time. But just like those other turrets, you have to get destroyed close to it. Oh, hey, there's an artillery here, too. Oh, that might be a better way to do it. I'm not sure which one's easier. I'll try the bomber. Actually, let's just use the artillery. I think this would be easier. So if I go down here, I can plop myself in the water, and hopefully that's the closest unit. Oh, wait, that anti-air veteran's kind of close. But let's see if this works. Yeah! Awesome, okay. So, searchlights. They're actually a unit. And the only camera view that really works is if you're zoomed out all the way. If you're zoomed in at all, it's like impossible to see what you're doing. And similar to the anti-air tower, it like tries to reposition your camera every few seconds, which is kind of annoying. But pretty much all you can do is shine your light on things if you lock onto them. And I just laughed. The first time that this happened, I was like, wow, of all the things, a searchlight is actually playable. So there you go. That is all of the units in this level that I wanted to show. I'm glad I remembered the searchlight because I almost forgot about it. And we can go on to the next one. Wait. Yes. I thought about actually destroying the last naval transport to finish the mission, but then I remembered, wait, once you're stuck as a searchlight, you can't change your unit, so that would have been impossible. Oh, actually, the last one is here. It's Operation Reprimand again. And we were here for the Solar Empire units, and we're going to be back for the last Anglo unit. It's another silly grunt variant, but there's something else kind of interesting I can show here too after I show the cleanup squad. And here he is. He's literally just a grunt, and his name isn't even different. It's still also just grunt. But as you can see, he carries different things than the regular grunts. He has a bucket of suds. He has a bottle that actually says suds on it. And you can kind of see it if I like get all zoomed in on him. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to though. Yeah, there. You can see it says suds with a Z. And he has a mop or broom type thing. But apart from that, he is just a regular grunt. But since I have him in the level, there's something interesting I can do with him. So we're going to try to do that. But first we have to go complete the objective, the primary objective that we need to do, which is destroy the anti-air array. And this is, by the way, the same XML that I used to show the Dreadnought. So there's still a Dreadnought over at Windsor's Column. And there's also this bomber that I put in before.
We've arrived at Castle Bergerac, and it's crawling with the enemy. Eliminate them and destroy.
Which makes things very convenient. Having this bomber early on means you can just kind of destroy everything that stands in your way with ease.
Quickly,
So I will skip to when I destroy the anti-air array, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take for me to get there. Okay, so here we go. I made it to the anti-air array. Gonna destroy it with my bomber. And that completes that objective. So now we get our cleanup squad. Now here's the cool thing about this. If you have a cleanup squad member under your command, you can play as him during this part, which is awesome, because you get to actually try being on the ground for this. So I'm going to try to beat this part as the cleanup squad. It won't be easy though, because playing as the bomber makes it much more convenient. Okay, let's send them in. Let's see, am I going to be able to even see them without them hitting me? Oh, I'm not sure. Come on, bombers, do your stuff. Don't let me die. Alright, good. Artillery done. Well, there's one left. And now it's dead. Okay, something I actually never realized until I was playing as a cleanup squad member is you actually get to use all of your ground forces that you keep alive. So, like the assault veterans, the rifle grunts, and the bazooka veterans actually will come with you through this, which is really cool. So if I have a bazooka vet, that'll help for the light tanks. But it looks like some of them got knocked off the bridge by the artillery, so they're probably going to drown whoever got knocked off. And having 3 bombers will definitely help, as opposed to just the 2. I already, like, while I was on my way to destroy the anti-air array, I already took out the extra battleship and dreadnought that I had placed from when I was playing as the Solar Empire, so that shouldn't be a problem. What are they doing? They're taking forever. Oh yeah, I lost my bazooka vet. Oh well. Oh, they could be waiting for whoever's down here. Can I get over there? He's gonna drown. That's probably my bazooka veteran too. Yeah, it is. That sucks, and I can't do anything about it because I can't control transfer to him. Yeah, he's drowning. Oh well. That's a shame. Let's go see how the bombers are doing. Still 1 light tank left. Good. And here comes the cleanup squad.
Cleanup squad advancing. Sink those Tundran battleships, Commander.
Will do. Hopefully I can get within range of them without dying. I wanna try to actually like make the whole run as a cleanup squad grunt and not transfer to a bomber, though that would definitely make it easier. Okay, let's see if I can get to the battleships before they take out all my forces. I have a feeling this is going to be the tricky part, because I can't see them. I can't see them. Well, they can't hit us anyway, so whatever. I'll just keep moving. Ah! Oh! I almost had it. Crap. Alright, there we go. Okay, as long as they destroy those, should be good. Good. Nicely done. Why are they all hanging back like that? They should move up. I'm taking all the damage right now. Okay, we have 2 more left. It looks like one of the bombers is already trying to destroy it. This is also where attack on sight would be convenient. Whoa. That was close. Because right now, I think the bombers are set to respond to attacks. I think I already talked about the different like attack modes that they can have. And attack on sight pretty much just makes them attack on their own if they see an enemy. And they don't have to actually even be that close to it. And also, since I'm doing this, I should mention this would be actually kind of another cool idea for like a mod, a mission mod type thing, where you play as the cleanup squad instead of the bombers. But again, in order to do that, we'd have to come up with a way to make the bombers be smart enough to attack units on their own. But yeah, attack on sight would help, and also somehow having them move up with you would be good.
And now, permit me to introduce you to our...
The Dreadnought, yeah.
What a monster!
Uh-oh.
And it's targeting Windsor's column. Sink that ship immediately.
I don't think I'm gonna make it over there. Because the rest of the cleanup squad just, like, gets sent over there once you get to that part. Alright, yeah. I'll definitely lose Windsor's column if I don't transfer to a bomber. Because it'll take way too long to run over there. But I can do that. I can put him in defend mode, which won't really help at all.
You must hurry, Commander. Windsor's column is half destroyed.
Don't worry. We've got it covered. Probably.
Windsor's column has nearly been destroyed, Commander.
Did we do it? We did it!
You have holed the enemy dreadnought.
That was actually kind of close. I didn't realize, like, you have to actually be pretty fast on that.
I must question both the tactics and validity of this war. Tundra hereby withdraw.
Okay. Well, that's a good way to end the video, I guess. So that was the cleanup squad, and that's actually all of the Anglo units. Of course, if you've looked at the concept art, which you probably have, you know that there was supposed to be an Anglo... Let's see if I can get to it. They actually planned to have an Anglo Strato Destroyer, which, similarly to the Frontier Battle Station and Strato Destroyer, I did not find it in any of the XML files. It could exist, but honestly, I think there's a very slim chance of it actually being in the game. Because with the Frontier, they have the models, but for this, they don't even have that. So, probably not in the game. But, again, if it does happen to be in, I will be sure to show that later on. And that is all of the Anglo units. So, next time I'm actually going to do the Tundran units. I'm going to skip right over the Iron Legion, because as I mentioned, they don't really have any, except for their naval guns and siege guns. So I'll probably do them last and just combine it with like some other silly turret stuff. So I'll do Tundra next time and Exylvania after that. So I will see you then.